guys, I appreciate all the likes and shares from the last one. Thanks for the effort that you guys put in to do that. This week I'm supposed to be doing the other mudguard. Okay, I've just come back from the scrappers and I found these things. They're off a fire engine. I've got my tube, my rock slider tube is here. Got some more angle to make the other guard up, plus a nice length checker plate here. I don't think it's long enough. That's for that piece. So if I cut that down the middle, put the first piece in across there and tuck it in under there, I think that's better than putting the small ones in that I was originally going to do, and it saves me some money. Cut the backing plates out of those red pods so the fiberglass has come off. The steel bracey bit behind, I've drawn around the lights, cut them out as best as I can get them on a plasma cutter. Right, best I can get it for the moment. I'm waiting for the wife to get back because she's going to bring some flapper discs back for me, and I will hit that with a sander and move on to the next piece. I definitely need some kind of cover. The cover plate stroke sill, call it what it is, it certainly has brought the proportions a little bit better. I reckon we'll just have to literally put two little tiny stubby tubes out, weld a tube to that, and we'll bolt the tubes, drill a hole, 12mm hole, weld a flat plate on the end of the tubes, and then weld a bolt in place, and then bolt a bolt through, nut and bolt, and then come off that, and then at some point try and find a way of reinforcing them. I need them because she's a little short ass and she can't get in that. It's too high. Seriously, it's too high, and even I struggle. I've had bad knees, even I struggle. So, however, today is not about that side. It's about this side, and a lot of work. One wing, but then the record button didn't work on when I was doing it. Be about right, wouldn't it? I don't have any more alleys, so I'm afraid that is that. All I can do is very carefully with a hammer and dolly lay that down and try and bang some of that out. You can see where it went wrong. Didn't have any room over there, so I was getting in a bit of a knot. That motor does not stop on an immediate depress of the button. It's a brush motor. Things are going well at last. We've got the majority of that done. Now we've got to go in the shed and grind back all those welds. This is where the skill and the angle grinder comes into it. And then we've got to make up the headlight framing, not the actual holes, just the framing. And then we'll bolt it back on after we've ground everything and welded that bottom bit in, and then we'll rivet that aluminium on and tap that over, and that'll be it for the day.
To say you better let me speak. Turn it up a new degree, bitch, you ain't seen anything. I pop with the new rock, electronic, blow the sonic groove up. I'm too honest when I take a few shots. They're too toxic, need to take the news off. Now save me, 'cause I don't need saving. It's everything I've been chasing, all here for the taking. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are have-nots.
Oh, for God's sake.
I don't slack, don't lose, learn your lesson yet. When I get to choose what I do, I'm like a weapon that sharp as many, but got hard, I'm ready to change. Scars to envy, to win large and plenty. I like to play fast, never change back. Calling out, I'll pay back, 'cause I'm great at that. Oh, now save me, 'cause I don't need saving. It's everything I've been chasing, all here for the taking. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are have-nots. You are nice, tough friend. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are have-nots. You are nice, tough friend. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are have-nots. You are not as tough as me.
Got to grind down some of the welding, although I'm going to leave that outside edge because I'm quite pleased with that actually, as it happens. But I'll take out the rings just a little bit, not too much. Might do that one as well. Purpose being is we don't want to lose the welds. I'm hoping to hide that with some sort of cowling over each one, as yet to be negotiated. Going back to this, I've had a really good idea with this. I say a really good idea, I'm not sure it's going to work, and it's based on the look that you get from this tank on this side. Now I said to you earlier on in the video, this video, last video, it either needs to go up higher or it needs to go down lower. As it sits at the moment, it still ain't, it really isn't looking right height wise in my opinion. I either drop it or I raise it, but it can't stay like that. Don't know if I want to lower it. I could put shorter springs on, that would bring it lower to the ground. Or, and this is an expensive gamble, we lift that body 4 inches on the frame, little reluctant to do that. And then we get a 4-inch lift kit, if there's such a thing that exists for these things, which will give me 8 inches of extra height. Now I put a high lift jack on this last night just to see what it would look like. 8 inches brings this bumper, sorry, this wing here up to there, and it looks a hell of a lot better. I may not do it yet. You may come in on next week's video and it's been done. I hardly doubt it, but you never know with me. We do have another door to do. Morning guys, it's Friday.
Be my own worst enemy. There's no risk if you don't try at anything, so I'ma just keep buying everything. See you in the next life, have to be a better me. I don't think that my head's on straight. Gotta flip it and grip it and go and get an x-ray. What's wrong with me? I just feel weight pushing on my chest and it squeezes till I suffocate. Better change my mindset, meditate. It's pretty cool that I'm alive and have better days. I could walk, see, hear, I should celebrate. Think I could change my mind, maybe elevate. Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need are some better days. Cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days. I'm kinda stuck between a rock and a hard place. Do I work hard or live at my pace? You're only young once, yeah that's all great, but I also want a future where I'm okay. Living life is doing lots of cocaine. Wait no, it's living with no shame. Wait no, it's sleeping in on Sundays. I guess it's different for each of us and that's okay. Well I just wanna be happy, how to get there? Glad that you asked me. I think it's different for everyone. Some of us need work, others need fun. Some of us need purpose to overcome, but try to do what you love when it's said and done. There's so many differences in each of us. Trust your gut, it can show you what you want. I'm living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days.
That's where that's going to go there, like that. Well, I'm having a little bit of a trouble thinking what to do. I'm thinking this is about going with one bar. Going with that one bar and not 2 bars. The second bar will make this whole system a lot more vulnerable because I've got nowhere to hook underneath to, and if I do put some runners underneath, it's just going to get in the way. 3, 4 of them I got there as well, and I think that's going to be my fixing point. Oh, this is awkward. Well, that angle has worked out really well, as well as I'm going to get it a little heavy there, but with the cutting, but I think that'll work. So we weld that in first. Picking me off now. Stop piddling about. Right, that's where I want it. testing me. I need to go up just a tiny bit though. So, what I'm going to do is see if the welding will pull it. Whack 2 in for the moment just to hold it. Well, we've still got to weld the ends up, but I'll do that another week because I've got a feeling there's still going to be more stuff added to that. But there you go, it's on. I want to thank my old lady for holding the camera while we did all of that. Thank you, dear.
You're welcome.
Because if she hadn't have done, I couldn't have done that footage in the way it was done. So there you go, guys. Side on view. Now, I've already done the video and it's 15 minutes long, so I needed some extra footage. I wasn't planning on doing this. I wanted to wait a wee while until I figured everything out, but I think that works. Gives it a more off-roady feel. I still say it needs to be jacked up, but you know, it is what it is, so we'll worry about that at a later date and see where it goes. Now, let's give it a test to see if it bends up under my fat weight. I'm not going to tell you how much I weigh. I've got to weigh enough. Going nowhere. Finished for the weekend. Well, I say for the weekend. We've got the other door to repair, but I'm not doing any more work on this now until Monday. I'm waiting for them to go on holiday so I can do that scuttle area, because that's going to be rather a windy, noisy, long-winded, noisy job. Yeah, I'm pleased with that. Okay, guys, we'll start this bit all over again. I'd like to say thank you very much for all the likes and shares you've given me. Ooh, state of that. Without those supports from you guys, the videos, to be honest, I wouldn't even bother doing them. One of the videos got me 22 likes. The last one wasn't so great, but then the video wasn't so great, was it? So with that in mind, I hope I've brought out another video as good as the previous second one, and you guys will hammer the hell out of that like button, because I'm really trying to get the algorithms of YouTube to pick everything up. That's the problem I'm having. A lot of you are ticking it, but some of you are putting questions up. You're not ticking that like button. I watch. Some of you are not. I'm not going to hold it against you. I won't hold it against you, but thanks for all the love that you've given me on all of the previous likes. I can't see the dislikes, so I don't know if anyone's pressing them. And if they are, well, moving on. Don't care. I know what I've got, I know what I've done, and I'm quite happy about it. So, until next week, I I can't really say there's anything else to do, and now I'm just waffling for the sake of waffling. So thanks very much for your time and attention, and I will see you next week on the next lovely, wonderful episode of Adventures with Motive. Bye.